Vincent Pale mukatabo ke aka The Power of Positive Thinking yawandika nagamba nti many people are not sick in their bodies as they are sick in their thoughts and emotions. They're all fixed with the inferiority complex, stress, resentment. Omwana wayogedde ku stress nga factor oba effect evira mu bantu ababeera ba people pleaser nakinzijukiza ensonga lwaki nkyogeddeko. I advise you of protecting your mental and emotional health very, very much because it all begins from there. Umuntu attacking mental health yo ne emotions abakumaze. But umulide rahuma obadde togede ku stress nga factor emwe inzo okuvaamu omuntu mo people pleasing. Yes. How is this stress like kijja kitya?
Anti tugenza ogenda mu break nga maze okugamba nti like oyinza okubeera nga already oyina ebintu byo like schedule yo bwenzuka I do this that kati omuntu bwayingiramu nankubeera ngamba oyina ogenda visiting abaana on Saturday like seriously ngati tewakingambako oba a week before emabeganza okwesettinga okiyingiza mu schedule yange oba oninyemu kati woninyemu I'm going to start being stressed. How do I fix the other one and then I fix you my sister and then I fix myself natandika okubeera stressed ogenda okuba omutwe gukuba obba ogenda okufuna ofunye migraine ogwo omutwe gw'omuliiso
I know.
like stress
wetise ebizibu by'abantu bonna
ebyabalala oyina ebibyo oluusi oyina n'omwana naye n'ogwo tanatuuka kugenda mu kisolo kumuvisitinga naye you have like 3 to visit
because they are your sisters at the end of the day
because I mean muganda nga anaawulira atya nga sitalidde baana be already gwe nga makeup artist oyina clients like seriously
I'll be sleeping at that time then I'll call her to fix that for me
and I don't tell you just ovayo no tukirewo to report what happened exactly. When you find them sleeping
there's some writer he wrote and said muno buli kyoba okola mu bulamu weebuuze how much does it cost me? What does it cost me to do this thing? Is it my health? Is it my mental health? Is it my emotions?
Well-being?
Please. Bolabanga omuntu atandise attacking ebintu betasobola kuzzaawo. Say no. No is a complete sentence at the end of the day. It is complete. No, I'm not in a position to do that. Period. Sodika. The effects.
Chronic anxiety. Oh yeah. Not just anxiety, chronic.
It becomes part of you.
This is experience. I tell you from a point where I've been there.
So I hit the right topic.
I know what I'm talking about. Anxiety to the point that if Hajara came right now while we are shooting this show, and she's my sister, and she comes at that door, I will shake.
You're like, oh my God.
Because the first thing that comes to my mind is something must have gone wrong.
Please.
And to come from that drain, to come from okuva mweche chinya, nchita chinya, because it's a struggle.
Really deep,
You have to climb up. And in that process, oinzo tukako otuka no dialogue. Because that's how you live your life. Yes,
and it is okay as long as you do some work on yourself.
It's wrong. What is this?
Hajra, if you wabedanga only people pleaser, otukanga, you're worried about everyone. Now, when you worry about everyone, it's you know how energies work. You are at a certain vibration. Energy in a way. Now, the issue with energies is energy connects where leveling. When your frequency is low, tesa connecting and mutually high. So when you worry about people, regardless of whether you're supposed to or not supposed to, you attract their worries as well.
Thank you.
Because when I call Hajar, I'm going to be like, are you really fine? I'm not going to be like, Hajar, I hope you're okay. Those are two different statements. You're attracting two different answers. Yes? Now, despite the fact that Chinechizibu Hajar is of Banacho, since there ain't no better solution, but by virtue of the fact that I asked in a way of data and be male, she's going to give it. Because I but you've made yourself available in that manner. Now, frequency, high frequency. eya Hajara egenda kulowaringa etuuke ku yiyo. Exactly.
I get what you're saying.
Eya Hajara welowaringa muyinza okugattako group call tugatteko Remy kuki conference call.
Yeah.
Yes. Now Remy agenda kugira waggulu but by virtue exactly. Now that's how energies work.
I do
And
understand.
I think for a fixer or for muntu ali people pleaser or anything of the sort, it's very important to avail yourself with information that is relevant to your mental health and your emotional health. Or you're not better aware of whatever decision you make. Because fixers and people pleasers, but they're making decisions they're not aware of.
Yeah. Sure. You're just driven by other people's opinions.
It may not be necessarily people's opinions, but you just decide by reaction. Your decision is a reaction, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Or reacting, then you decide.
That's why they say slow down before making any decision. Slow down, sit yourself down. You'll be like, is it relevant?
Yeah, it's
as you explained in the first segment.
Kati anxiety jobera nayo. Ugatta those energies. Kati Remy engeri gye mumugasseko nga frequency yamwe eriru. Naye ndibaleetamu
ekibeera.
So ogatambuliramu your frequency and everything that hits you is going to be within that frequency. And remember, you're not just taking this information as Hajara mbulidde story. You want to fix whatever is going wrong. Kati in the process, ogenda ebibyo biba tebikyakugasa. No, they don't matter anymore. Now you have to fix Remy. She broke up with her boyfriend. Oba tumutwaleko out. Naye Hajara talina sente. So kampe Hajara sente tutwale Remy out. Naye nga ne sente z'owaddeko Hajara. Amasanyalaze waka.
See?
Okitegeera. To some extent it reduces your self-esteem.
Yeah, it does.
Otuuka ekiseera nga newobeera mu bantu owulira I have to do something for these people to appreciate me, to fit in with these kinds of people.
Yeah.
Kati nabagambye the frequency ematteringa nnyo.
A lot.
Now when you enter a room or when you meet a group of people, nga frequency yo egamba I should do something to fit in. That's how they're going to receive you. Bagenda kwese ngagamba naye no talina kye yakoze. She has to do something. Because that's the energy you're giving them.
You're giving
but
out.
If I introduce Hajara to a group of my friends and she's like, hi, how are you? And she's confident. If they're not talking to her, she's not talking to them.
Yeah.
But if you frequency of it, it is how it's going to be. I tell you, we're together and mark these things, or anybody on that show. Abantu abamu mulowooza tuli mulwala twogera by'abazungu. These are real things. Ate gy'okoma okubidefyinga. The more you think, oh, ebyo by'abazungu, oh, that's foreign knowledge. My darling, it's not going to work that way.
Dr. Joe Desperanza. Finish and I compliment.
How vibration works, the law of vibration. So you have to research about these things to be at par with this show.
Yeah.
The law of vibration,
the law of attraction.
Those are the basics. Better go with money.
The law of assumption as well. When we are dealing with negative and positive thoughts, we use the law of assumption. You substitute the wrong thought with a good thought, period.
So you have to know those three laws. It's going to be easy for you to change personalities, to develop yourself, and to grow.
Very true. Like you've talked about frequency and vibration. Dr. Joe Desperanza wrote and said, Nagamanti, bw'obeera ng'oli happy. That's the vibration gy'oliko waggulu. Please don't allow omuntu atali happy kukusa wansi. Let them meet you at this stage. Yeah, let them come waggulu. Tokkiriza kulowaringa wansi. Because the moment you do that, everything is done. Another effect of people pleasing.
Another thing.
I think another thing would be depression.
Depression is another thing. Whether wofuna stress, anxiety byonna n'obigatta
you dive into
Amalizo oluwansi
because you've gotten anxious about your Hajara and Remy's issue. Maybe you've solved it. Now it kicks in until solving something to fix about yourself. Something that you've been giving a deaf ear. Kati, when it hits you, that's when the depression kicks in. Because now you're blaming yourself first of all. Maybe if I had fixed myself in the first place. Yes? Triggering a Hajara, true. Because of your low energy, that's the first statement. Now, it is not an issue to tell someone but for you to call me and start, no remember daddy wagul. My frequency fast lower. That's what you start with. Yes? Cutting the process, depression, you start.
Hi girl.
You have to keep your frequency as high as possible.
Thank you.
Because ekintu wekibeera wobera ku fast flow n'ogwa ng'ova ku kizimbe oyinza okubuubuka oba n'omenya akagalo
n'okuva w'ogudde wennyini okudda waggulu.
Topmost flow. That's where the issue is. Now reverse that with depression and how this thing works. Chitwale nti okubeera ku fast flow. Your energy weberera low. Weberera highest. Okubeera fast flow. Yes, we are using vice versa. So okubeera fast flow, your energy is at its highest. When fast flow nengwa wansi. Ngenda kunobukako katono. But when beera ku topmost flow, where my energy is at its lowest, never nyinza n'okufa. So if you apply that, mwintu ebisinga, first think about it that way. Because sanye bizimbe, ogambe ekizimbe wenchiba waggulu, kati in this situation nchili waggulu. Kanzire mabega kansoke ntule.
Yeah. I understand. Again, Nina reference here Norman Vincent Peale in his book of The Power of Positive Thinking. Yawandi kanagamba, drain the mind first. After draining the mind, fill the mind. How do we fill the mind? By affirming positive affirmations. How do we drain the mind? By journaling. When you journal, when you put your problems on the paper, like bivamu mutwe nebigenda kulupapula. How do you feel the mind? Affirm positivity into your life. Don't tell me that I'm going to wake up one morning and be like Hajamak by the beautiful ongambe mbuno inacho ngamba.
I know, right?
Vibration
I know, right?
Yeah. I'm vibrating and the quantum field. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much I have to tell you now. You know?
You don't break a leg. You don't.
I'll be like, this too shall pass. Let's move. So what are how can we fix this? How can we fix a people pleaser? Omuntu okubeera nga kale togende ku people pleaser, kati people pleaser abeera avaya atya okubeera nga takyali people pleaser, n'abeera someone who is not driven by other people's forces. No.
Number 1, teach yourself to say no. Just teach. Si changu.
Without explaining.
Yes, si changu. Just teach yourself to say no. Sigenda sobola muko. Nandiyagadde. Sigenda sobola.
Because when a people pleaser explain.
Exactly.
Just say no.
Sigenda sobola bye.
If you need to leave the call, leave.
Obera mu defensive mode.
So say no. Period.
It is a complete sentence.
Exactly.
Yeah. No.
So Dika, how can we fix this people please?
And before kansoke nekino nchirete because it's almost say ko chiringa wona gamba no omuntu wakugamba let me take an example. Geno nchaire kabana encha oba oli friend twaira kabana kusomero like soko mugambe soko mpemo bude katono nnyo kansoke nkirowozeeko. Every time we get that time of thinking about something kyebakugambye,
you have the right answer. Like you get to
kicks in ogamba naye mbadde ngenda kukola bwenti kakino nakireka nakikola nkyasijja sobola mukwana nandyagadde otwalira bana naye sigenda sobola. That's so we should learn to first tell the person kansoke nkirowozeeko.
Let me first digest this. I'll get back to you.
I think people pleasers are also surrounded by very many selfish people.
Yeah.
People pleaser, it's the more they attract people who are selfish.
Naye ate abantu bakineminga mbu bakwagala.
No.
Oshegedde. Omuntu w'abantu bamwagala. You get?
Yes. Osobola kubeera omuntu w'abantu naye nga toli people pleaser. Yes.
True.
Kati, the more of a people pleaser you are, the more you attract selfish people. Because you get. Now, I think you see it in them as a people pleaser. Teach them to have boundaries.
Yeah.
Teach them to say no. Teach them a certain thing. For me to cross the road for Maka, she has to be at a certain level.
Stage, yeah.
I know Manga year proving that she can be responsible. Yeah. You get? People pleaser does not think. They just cross the road because it's surroundings, the dangers that could come fast. People could stand still for them. They just cross the road. And that's not how the world works.
As long as my thing is done, period.
Exactly. When you realize the relevance of people or how responsible they are, I tell Saga, I don't like attaching it to time. Because the people over there they don't attach the same relevance to you like people you met a year or 2 years ago. Moving to be about day, if you weigh, they have no stand. Yes?
Yeah.
So it's not about the time, it's about the value of a person. It's about the responsibility this person is willing to show and the relevance of this person into your life. Katinga people pleaser, or you know where you get to have boundaries. If you have a friend who is a people pleaser, teach them. Let them know. Hajar, Mugambe Hajar. Oli gwogendo laba across yani yenga talisaze
yes alaje
yes
lwachi go salon.
My mom when about 3 years ago when I was still a people pleaser, she'd tell me ogenda because I would not go out. I was not someone who would go out, but if something happened mami mpakusima yo sina airtime yaga kubirani gundi mulwadde mchirichi.
And then you would be like, "Nah, mommy, are you selfish?"
Yes, but in that moment, you're actually executing that. But when you sit down the next day, you realize
think about her statement. And trust me, we have those people.
And it's
we do have those people.
Because Baba's selfish and it's what you're attracting. Omuntu ali selfless, wabera no omuntu ali selfless. Energies zawe zimachinga. But because they're both selfless, when you're beautiful and I'm beautiful and sitting together, we are not there talking about our beauty because it's something we are used to. Exactly. But when you're beautiful and I am not, and I have an issue with you being beautiful, the first thing I'm going to start is Oli mulungi naye olaba skin yo inakata spot kaina we kali watankole. You get? And that's how the world works. So if you teach yourself as a people pleaser to have boundaries are everything. And
ate abantu abamu tebetaaga na boundary kasalusala betaaga walls take out
osobola okwerekereza abantu. It's okay to to lose friends.
Yeah.
In the process of having boundaries.
And having
it's
peace.
It's okay to lose people. Because at time Mungu ebintu ebimbya tuyamba. Tena we yakuandikira nti maka
I know beera mukwano.
Maka I know beera your friend for this period of time.
Yeah. We outgrow people.
You know where you guys this thing is funny. It's true was like wobera people pleaser only genuine. But not genuine. Totally genuine. Yeah.
Abalungi abatwala ku Salam TV twogedde ku kigambo kye bayita people pleasing. Nkimanyi abasinga muli eyo mumistakeninga ekigambo okubeera kind and people pleasing. Naye ndowooza kati bufunye difference. You remember I hope to transform. Rahma, si buli omwana omuwala atulaba ku Salam TV n'akagambo akasinga obulungi. Mukubirize nnyo obutabeera people pleaser.
Ngenda tandikira wentadde koma. Nti tolowooza nti no okubeera people pleaser oli genuine. Toli genuine. Gezaako obeere genuine by saying no. Bonabeera ne no. Ate kyewuunyisa nti abantu batwagala nnyo nga tugambye no. Every time we say yes, people do not like agamba oyo are. But when you say no, abaja gamba oyo mwagala bomukubira sometimes nga tali abaja gamba no. Tajja kwerekereza. So please werekereze ekitono.
You need to sacrifice. Sometimes you need to sacrifice the good of now for the better of tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
love yourself.
Yeah. Sibulaba tulaba.
Does that change? Chukule nyongo people pleaser. You know what? People pleasers do not know their worth. You feel like for you to have worth, you have to do something for someone.
Yeah.
And that's not how it is. The more you do things for people, the less your worth is.
Yeah.
So you have to know that you're worthy. For someone to approach you, you're worthy already to be approached. You get. So you know, for me to pour into your cup, my cup has to overflow. Overflow, not just full, overflow. So my dear, fill your cup. Manifest. Manifest.
Do the mirror work.
Do everything that you're supposed to. Build your self-esteem, your self-worth. It's all about you. Let me tell you. When you wake up and you walk out of your house, walk out saying, it's about me.
Yeah.
Everything is about me.
Yeah, good.
Neyanzege mwebale nnyo okuba nti mubadde mutambudde naffe okutuwuliza ate n'okutuwa obudde. Buli lunaku lubeera lwa mukaaga essaawa 2 okutuusa ddala ssaawa 3 ez'ekiro. Omukadde omukazi anzaala yaŋŋambanga nga nkula nti teweevugira nnyo ku mungi. Werekeremu akakuzza. Werekeremu ak'obuntu. Kyekino kye tubadde twogerako ekya people pleasing. Omwana omuwala ali eyandaba, love yourself. Know your worth. No is a complete sentence. Like, you don't need to explain as the reason as to why you're saying no, but no is a complete sentence. Do not be available to everyone. Put a boundary. Health ones, respectfully. Ate n'ekirala, si buli muntu ali mu bulamu bwo nti ogenda kukola ekintu ekimusanyusa. No, go against the wills. Nze Hajra Makbai, program Muslim Sisters. Every Saturday, 8 to 9 p.m. The beautiful is out of here.